Hello guys, today's video gonna be a VS Basic Foundation Education number 3, and I'm gonna teach you how to set up the propeller shaft. Okay, propeller shaft, it is the transmission that transfer the power from back to the front and spin the front wheel. So it is one of the most important part of the VS chassis setup. There's a two type of propeller shaft. There are a box stock one, which is right here, and the upgraded version, which is this one. It is the 1.4 hollow propeller shaft. Okay, the item number 15205, which is this one. I'm highly recommend the hollow propeller shaft, which is this one right here, and this is the package looks like. And for this one, the box stock one, please do not use it, because this one, the first thing, it is really heavy. So let me put a scale right here, and you will notice this one, it is about 1 gram, which is right here. Actually it's 1.02 gram, and the hollow one right here, it is 0.67, almost half the weight. Okay. Another thing, it is this one definitely have a lower resistance. It is really smooth, because let's look at the difference of the hollow one versus the box stock one. The difference, you notice the box stock one, it is the gear right here don't have the little low friction design right here. So which means the hollow one has more advantage on the lower resistance, because the small contact, the design right here, the little small nipple right here. Let me give you a better angle, you can see the detail. Okay, as you can see, the small design right here, it is versus the box stock one on it's direct contact with the gear right here. So this surface right here is much smaller and lower resistance. Okay, move to the next. I'm gonna teach you how to set up. Okay, first thing, when you open the package, and the brand new propeller shaft need to fix a little bit like the size, because when it's out from the box, the propeller shaft, which is right here, as you can see, this head right here, it's kind of not going to all the way. And what's that mean? It is when you try to put a propeller shaft on the chassis, and it's very obviously you're gonna notice something. It is okay. Let me go ahead and put on the chassis. Okay, as you can see, it is just too long, so that's why it's waggle like this. It can back forward like this. Okay, this is not good, because you try to make it like the shaft move a little bit less, especially like this situation. It's like a waggle too much. It's gonna create a lot of resistance when the whole transmission was running. So the better way, sit on the table and using a small hammer or anything you can hit on it, and gently hit it. Okay, make sure don't hit too much, because you're gonna adjust it. See, it still move, which means you have to hit a little bit more. Go ahead and hit it a little bit more. Make sure you hit gently, because you don't want to bend the shaft. Okay, so it's much better right now. So, but it's still too long. I'm gonna go ahead and keep hitting. Okay, until it's fit to the right size. After a couple times I hit it, it's getting a little bit better. So let's take a look at it. Right now it's much better. Don't really waggle too much, but make sure you still have to keep a little bit gap So in order to this thing can spin, otherwise if you hit too tight, it's gonna get a block. Okay, so right now you have a little bit move, a little bit waggle, so it's good enough like this. Okay, so move to the next. We're gonna do a little bit of reinforcement on the propeller shaft support right here, because again VS chassis is a very old chassis. The problem VS chassis they have, it is too fragile. So there's a lot of sitting on this VS chassis. We have to fix the problem with fragile problem. So the first thing coming today's video, we're gonna fix the transmission propeller shaft supporter, which is on this part right here. Okay, because most of the time, let me give a better angle, you can see the detail. Because most of the time people have a problem with this piece right here. Okay, let me give you a better angle, you can see it. This piece right here I'm pointing at right now, this piece right here. So this little notch right here on this side, it's always get broken. Okay, because VS chassis, again, it's a very old chassis. It's designed and released on 1999, and by the time of 1999, the speed of Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive is not that fast. But today's Mini 4-wheel drive is getting very fast right now. So unfortunately, the chassis, the older design, which is right here, cannot hold any heavy, cannot last too long, because eventually this piece is very easy to get broken. Okay, so let me give you a sample, and because it's happened to me before, as you can see, which was right here. Okay, you can see I have little nipple right here is missing because it's broken. Okay, and because I used to run this car on the technical, and after a couple times of race, and my car keep jumping and landing, and the shaft support right here can no longer take a load. Eventually this piece right here broken. So in order to make it a bit stronger, so we're gonna reinforce this piece a little bit right here, so can make the whole sitting right here become a little bit stronger, so the whole chassis transmission can last a little bit longer. Because you don't wanna this problem happen during the race, because if it happened in the race, which means you lost. Okay, so we have the 40 prepare all the setting on the VS chassis just because it's for your own safety during the race. Okay, and now I'm going to using a FRP popsicle, which is right here. If you have a carbon fiber, just go ahead and use it. It's really don't have to be a popsicle, but you just need a little piece like this type of the plate like this. So what we need, it is we going to cut about 6 millimeter long and the 3.6 millimeter wide, and in this case can fit to the little knot right here to giving a reinforce on the side of the transmission supporter right here. And then now I'm going to using the marker to mark the size I want it. So I'm going to mark the 3.6, so it's about right here. Okay, so it's gonna be around right here. Just keep it a little bit bigger, so and later we can fix it. If you keep it too small, it's no way you can fix it. You have to make another one when we mark the design. So it's keep a little bit bigger. Okay, so next we're gonna cut another 6.5 about 6 millimeter or 6.5 long on that. It's recommend first cutting 6.5 in the first place, so it's about right here. Okay, so right now I have the shape right here. This is 6.5 millimeter long, and the width it is 3.6 for the width. So next we're just gonna go ahead using the Dremel to cut the shape on this FRP. Okay, I'm going to using the cutting bit, which is right here on the Dremel, and follow the line to cut the piece off. Okay, here's the little piece which is right here, and let me clean the table a little bit. Okay, coming to the next, we're gonna using the digital caliper to measure the size again. Make sure it is about right there. So right now it's 4 millimeter, and on the width and the long, I'm pretty sure it's about 6.6. Okay, which means it's too wide. So again, remember I told you guys you have to keep it a little bit bigger so we can adjust it. So we're gonna using sandpaper or either files like this one to sand off a little bit. So let me just go ahead and sand off a little bit of size. Okay, so after that, I'm just gonna take a look at it, make sure it's about there. So it's still too big, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep sanding it. Okay, just make sure don't do that too rush. Just slowly sand it, and keep using the digital caliper to measure the size. Remember, we're gonna stop around 3.5 or 3.6. So let me just go ahead and sand it. Okay, let me take a look at it right now. 3.9. It's still too big, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me take a look at it again. 3.7. Okay, it's time to see if it's about right there. So it's about right there. So let me keep sand it, probably a little bit more. So it's almost there. Okay, now let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's almost there. So let me go ahead, sand again. Just make sure when you're almost there, don't sand it too much. Okay, it's right there, like this. Okay, let me give you a better angle. Okay. So it's like this. So next we're just gonna put a little bit of crazy glue to glue the FRP right here. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead using a crazy glue. Apply on the side first, which is right here. Just make sure don't put too much because you don't want that to spill to the transmission gap. So just make sure put a little bit of crazy glue, and we're just gonna be insert this one right here and position it like this. Okay, let me give a better angle, you can see it. So in this case we have a little bit of support right here, so this piece never gonna be break again. Okay, so next we're just gonna put this one back, just make sure everything's fine. Okay, so okay, this is today's video. Teach you how to set up the propeller shaft on the VS chassis.